Two. Hi guys, welcome back to Meet Kachu. So I'm so excited. I know that it's been so long since I've put up another video, and Happy New Year, by the way. Anyway, I'm so excited because, as you can see, I have my vertical Lebret pierced. I am so excited. I was so happy when I got it done. And over in Australia, we only do one method of piercing, and that's the European method with the catheter and all that sort of stuff. And I was so excited because the guy that was doing it, which is Benjamin Bones from Modern Ink in Fremantle, they are absolutely amazing there. Would recommend anyone that is traveling over to Australia, especially Western Australia, if they want to get a tattoo or a body piercing, go to Modern Ink in Fremantle. Anyway, I was so excited because as a body piercer myself, I had only been taught the European method, as I said before. And when I saw that he was using the American method, I was just so intrigued. I was like, oh my God, what is he using? And just looking at all the little things and asking him all these little questions. And he's like, something going, oh, I've never had a customer that's so interested. And I was like, that's because I'm a body piercer myself, but I've only seen the European method. I've never seen the American method up close before. And he's like, oh, wow. And we got talking and all that sort of stuff. And the jewelry that I have in it at the moment isn't the jewelry that I actually got pierced with. I got pierced with this absolutely gorgeous 14 gauge internal ball thread and opal top. Yes, opal top piercing, and it was the most gorgeous piece of jewelry that I've had, and it cost me a fortune to have it, but it was fantastic. I would recommend this place by far over any other place. I've worked in other places like Hair House, Warehouse, example. There's other examples as well, like Essential Beauty and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes, depending on the shop manager or the shop owner or the body piercer that's there, depending on where they get their equipment or jewelry, sometimes they can skip out on the jewelry price, the pricing. They'll go for cheaper jewelry just to hold prices down, basic jewelry, which is pretty much something that I'm wearing is at the moment is basic jewelry, which is a 16 gauge black titanium banana bar. That's pretty basic, and they would pretty much body pierce with that, either titanium or surgical steel. They were body pierced with, and and then he had just this amazing collection of beautiful jewelry and everything like that. Everything is sanitized. Everything's done before you're even there. You can customize the jewelry, but I will warn you, when you do customize the jewelry, it can tend to be a little bit more expensive. So I would have to say in Australian dollars, it costs me $128, I think it was, with the opal top. Just because I got the opal top, that was really, really expensive. But I love it to bits until one day I was eating my food and I didn't realize it, but the bottom of my bowl, the internal thread bowl, went missing. And then all of a sudden, as I was eating, I feel this into my mouth, and I'm like, something doesn't feel right. And I could feel something was missing on my lip. And so I went like that, and I was like, where's it good kind of thing. Well, my mouth is full. And then as I'm chewing to find my jewelry on the ground, all of a sudden I hear this crunch, and I'm like, I spit out all my food. My food goes absolutely everywhere. And then I was like, oh, thank God. It wasn't the opal top, thank God. It was the bottom bowl. I was just like, okay, well, I can buy a bottle bowl. That's perfectly fine, just as long as the opal top is fine. I was actually planning on changing my dermal into a opal top dermal, as well as most of my jewelry, example as well. A lot of people get freaked out because of this one, so I always have it up most of the time if I can get it out because of my long nails. With my septum as well, I was wanting to get one of those clippy septums and get it clipped in. So unclip it, and then you put it in, and then you can click it back on, and it's just a clicker. But with those ones, you can't shove up your nose and pretend that there's nothing there. So unfortunately, like with those ones, you can't just shove it up when you need to. Like, for example, my family absolutely hates it, and I shove it up my nose just so I don't have to hear them bitching about it. Anyway, but like he had other gorgeous pieces of jewelry, and the way that he body pierced me was absolutely, it was so quick, minimum pain, like the quickest and best piercing that I've probably had in a while. As you can see, I have heaps of piercings like all over my body and all that sort of stuff as well. So, but yeah, I am so happy with my piercing. If you guys want more information or anything like that, please subscribe or put a description down below or anything like that. Ask me some questions or like what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear kind of thing. And yeah, just let me know what you guys want. All right, see you guys.